Yeah, everybody, it's rmbulbasaurlover. And today on Somewhat Play Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be taking on the gym. And now, Eelrats isn't gonna do much in this gym because of Rock. Howdy, how's it going, Champ B? It says really impatient boy earlier. The gym leader uses Rock type. Rock type of weakness, water also that. But they also have a lot of weakness. These have a lot of weakness. Don't cover a gym leader without weakness. Fire type won't be good. Thanks for listening. And grasping water are the best for this because most of the Pokemon here are going to be ground water type or ground rock type, which are going to do 4 times damage then. And this is another short one just because there really wasn't, this isn't a long gym, especially when you speed up every battle. So here's youngster Jonathan. Like Geodude is so Razor Leaf is 55 attack, gets a 1.5 increase for being the same type as the Pokemon, and so it's 55 attack with a 1.5 increase. That's 82.5. Oh, and here's youngster Darius. And then if you multiply that times 4, it does 330 damage for each attack for these things. So they're really easy. And same with the Onyxes you're going to be seeing after this. But yeah, this isn't a long gym. I mean, it's the first one. What do you expect? But this video of videos, because it's the video after the last video and the video before this. And I wanted to show something. Like, you could skip like every trainer here. Like, so you can just run around this ring, you'll skip all the trainers. So usually you're gonna want to save before this gym, but because of the slowness of my emulator, I didn't. Now there's just one part coming up where you run into your rival, and it's like, I'm just going to explain it now because it's gonna go by so fast because of the lag, I don't realize it. Oh, and this is Roar. He's the first gym leader. And so yeah, Geodude, I didn't see, didn't see that coming, dude. Dig it? Dude. Which, this, really, if you translate it, it'd be Earth Dude. Suppose Earth Dude fainted. Dude. I was hoping something would happen in this video, but it turns out it's level 18 and not 16. Sorry my commentary's not interesting. So now here's Onyx. So, you started with Chimchar. If you could get it up to like level, I think 14 or 16 before this battle, you could go on a fighting type move, which will be super effective too. Against the rock types. Not the ground, but so like catch a Badoo or something to help. The reason I don't use Eelrats is because rock type is super effective against flying, and flying's not very effective against rock. So, Eelrat's very, wow, voice crack. Eelrat's barely gets thingy, used in this whole video. Cranium. Oh, and this is, Cranium is the head, so this is head, and dos, the Spanish word for chew. Would this thing be 2 heads? It doesn't look like 2 heads. And now this is just a rock type, so it only does like half of 330. So 165. I guess I could tell the story of something that happened right before doing this. There's a fourplex like 2 houses south of mine, and there was just an ambulance there, or an ambulance as I like to call it. But then once you beat the last, so I'll continue the story in a second, but level 16. See, I was hoping it was level 16, but it turns out it's 18. But so then you delete it, and it's like, what? You beat me? And they usually give you more money. This is embarrassing. No, I lost to a trainer who doesn't have a single gym badge. Here's your official Pokemon move. So this is a cool badge. You don't actually see it. Like in Black and White, and you get a cool little animation when you get a badge. And you also get a TM from a gym leader. And I'm pretty sure this was Rock. Stealth Rock. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I can't learn my Pokemon. Actually, I'll have them grounding a steel type. Maybe one of them will be able to learn it. Okay, now I'm going to show off the... Oh, you took care of the gym leader. What's my advice used for, or what? I didn't. So, now when you touch that button, I don't know if I showed this earlier, and you can clean it by sliding it. And I don't know if I got it completely shiny. I don't know if you'll get it enough shiny, it'll like make a different noise when you rub it. It just wasn't doing it for me. I don't know why, but so there's 8 badges. $408.93. Yeah, I do this for a while, and you see, I'm pretty sure there will probably be a 5th shine. But it's not showing up, I don't know why. One thing I am probably not going to do with this playthrough, but when I do Black and White, I am going to use, like, the legendary Pokemon of the game. So, yeah. So, one thing, like, if you ever watch Game Explain's discussion on the Pokemon X and Y thing, you could, like, see how they say how there might be, like, the thing. For example, Fennekin would be, like, a fire psychic type, and then, Froakie would end up being a water fighting type, where then and this is the part, like, the rival steps were moving at like 1 step a second, and then he just like runs up in normal speed, so it didn't like get the full effect when you're lagging on an emulator. But and then like, so that Froakie's water would be super effective against the fire, and then Fennekin's psychic would be super effective against the fighting. And here I show a rock smash. You just go up to the rocks and you say yes, you want to smash it. And so like they tried to do that with this game, but it didn't work out as well. But like Piplup ends up, and that repel ended at the last thing of grass. Like Piplup ends up being a water. No, this conversation, I don't have time for it. Oh, Rubin, impeccable time as always. These are babbling utter nonsense. Show them your manners. Mr. Mel, oh, Professor. Must be strict. All you do is provide us with your research time. In return, will cause massive damage. Don't hurt the assistant. She is my girlfriend. Ooh, we're battling together. So this is a double battle. I'm pretty sure this is the first one in the game. I don't do enough time to explain it when I actually do this, but let's choose Elastic Grunts. And it's a Zubat and a Wurmple. And I'm using my eel rats for this. So, usually you'll have your first 2 Pokemon out, but because we're with Dawn, my girlfriend, I mean, it's fine, because these are both like bird-type Pokemon. You have both, and so when you go up on the screen, you can attack the Pokemon on the left, the right, or your partner's Pokemon. There are moves that can hit both Pokemon on the other side. Razor Leaf would hit both Wurmple and Zubat, but of course it would be not very effective against either one of them. And there's also moves such as Surf, which is an HM we'll be getting later, which will hit all Pokemon on the field except the one using it. So it hurt Piplup, Zubat, and Wurmple. That's just an example. This really wasn't used when double battles were introduced in Ruby, Sapphire, Leaf Green, and Fire Red. Well, I don't know if Leaf Green and Fire Red had any double battles. I haven't played it in a while. But, in Emerald, I know there were a few where you battled together with another person. But in this game, it happens a lot because you go through these areas and you have partners, you're escorting them. God, after the 2 interesting commentary things I had last time with all my rants, this one I don't, so then you beat them. You leave with no option, we'll retreat for now because Team Galactic and Volians after that lot. They call themselves the Pokemon Evolve. So, Team Galactic is trying to use the energy that happens when Pokemon Evolve. And I had fun doing that with you, Dawn. That sounded really wrong. 90% of Pokemon are tied to evolution. Thanks for telling me something. Evolution is something we'll definitely be getting into next part. But here, we get the fashion kit, so now we can be fabulous. And taking within that fashion kit, you'll find a whole lot of chic accessories. When I played this game when I was younger, I used to think it has a bunch of chic accessories, because I didn't know chic and stuff. That was me checking how long we did this. And I'm doing this to see if I want to do that, but I saw the experience you were at tagging, I didn't want to. So this 11-minute episode, I'm saving just as always, and I will see you next time on Somewhat Play Pokemon Diamond.